representing LSU. You know, I sit back and I look at T-Bob and I see Coach Monica and Coach Gilly and Coach Luncheon, Coach Baglow in there, Ronnie Lamar, friends around here, and this is family. And I can't tell you how it feels when I walk out the stadium. I feel like all of us are connected. It's a special feeling. I haven't had that feeling at any other school I've been. You know, our team has done tremendously well, obviously, in the last 3 games. And we know that we have an upcoming opponent that's going to be pretty tough, and so are we. And we're going to be ready to go. You know, a couple of things that, when I was coming down here, I was looking at our roster, and 1/3 of our football team is from New Orleans. And that 1/3 of the football team, most of them were recruited by Frank Wilson. And I want to thank him for that. You know, we've had some great recruiters at LSU. Pete Jenkins and Frank Wilson have been two of the best. And both of them made a living here in New Orleans. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the high school coaches. I want to thank the parents. We spent 3 years at Vanderbilt, North Shore. We know exactly the competition level. We know what it takes to be a parent. We know what it takes to be a coach in this league, how competitive it is on Friday night. I want to thank Ed Daniel for Friday Night Lights. I just absolutely love the show. I couldn't wait to see it. In fact, I'd watch it 2 or 3 times and just enjoy watching the competition in Louisiana. What a great area of football. You know, our team is playing together. You know, we brought them together the first day. You may have heard the story. Actually, we're pulling against each other on the rope. Running backs, linebackers, O-line, D-line, they will pull. This team wins, that group won, that group won. And then I got the administration on one side, and I was on the other. We pulled. You know, as you all know, nobody wins there. I said, hey, we pull against each other, nobody wins. That's all I was getting on the same side of the rope, and let's see what happens. And we all pulled them together. And one of the greatest examples of that is our best player, Leonard Fournette. And Leonard was hurt from St. Aug here. He's the best football player I've been around. And we've been around since we all have. And but you know, Leonard was hurt. And what did Leonard do? Leonard came to every practice. Leonard worked out. There was rumors out there that Leonard was not going to play. That would never even cross my mind. He was working hard. He was cheering on for his team. We was in a little slump against Southern Miss in the first half. And he helped me coach the team up. Got on to him a little bit. We came out and we played good football. And the Monday that he was able to practice, I had never seen nothing like that running football in my life. I didn't know how good he was going to do, but he just put on a tremendous performance. But when you go back and look at the film, it was all 11. The receivers were blocking down the field, the offensive line were blocking, and he's the first one to sit. So it's a product of playing as a team. You know, if it was about one player, LSU would be undefeated the last 2 years, and we would beat everybody. But we do have the best player in the country. But it's not about that. It's about us playing as a team in all facets and pulling for each other. So that's what we get done. I'm going to talk a little bit about our team. Obviously, Steve Inslee in our offense has done a tremendous job. Danny Edlin is doing a great job of managing the game. All we need him to do is manage the game. Get the guys in the right spots, throw it to the right guy, throw it deep every once in a while, and make sure you hit the right receiver. It's not that hard. And give it to number 7 and number 5. Baglow can do that. You know what I mean? But anyway, he's done a tremendous job. And Steve, as you know, Steve was a good quarterback at LSU. He bleeds purple and gold. He's from Louisiana. And I can't get him to get out of the office. I mean, he just won't get out of the office. He sleeps on the sofa. He knows that this is a special time for us to get the Tigers back on track, and he's done a tremendous job. On defense, we have one of the best defensive coordinators, as you heard me say it. Dave Aranda is very smart, not emotional. He probably looks at us, we run around like the other John, but he just don't do it. It's not that hard, fellas. Here's what we need to do. But, you know, against Ole Miss, he did a tremendous job. You know, he came out with playing man coverage. We busted 2 coverages, so it was that long pass, and then the last one was a bunch round. They scored one. He never panicked. He came to the sideline. He fixed it. He still played man coverage, and those guys didn't burn us again. For us to hold Ole Miss to 0 points in the second half, they didn't cross their own 35-yard line until the last series of the game where we put the 2s on. Just a tremendous team. On special teams, we're making improvement. I thought we punted the ball very well. We eliminated hidden yardage. As you guys know, hidden yardage is not catching the punt when you're supposed to and let it roll 20 yards down the field. Just simple stuff. We want to be aggressive. I think what we done Tuesday is having a good year. 7 of 9 for field goals. That 42-yard field goal was important in the ball game, at that part of the ball game. So we're doing a very good job on special teams. This week, you know, a lot of people say, Coach, how are you going to handle the open day? Well, in the past, our past jobs that didn't have success, I'd have been scrimmaging today. You wouldn't have seen me today, I promise you. Knowing the opponent we had up, I'd have wore them out and said, what's wrong with this guy? That's not what we're doing. Yesterday we had the day off. We looked at the film. Monday was about telling the truth, and the truth was we kicked Ole Miss's butt. That was true. There's a lot of good things we did well, but as we do on Monday, we identified the things that we did well. We identified the things that we have to fix, and you know it's always good to give a constructive criticism when you win a big game. They'll listen to you, and we did that on Monday. Today is competition Tuesday. We're going to work on fundamentals. We're going to get after it pretty good. And then we're going to have a little sprinkle of Alabama in there. Tomorrow's going to be no turnover Wednesday. We're going to get after it again. And then Thursday, we're going to have a little Tiger Bowl. We're going to let the young players scrimmage. The older players are going to be coaches. And they can wear visors and say, Coach, can I get a whistle? I said, yeah, we'll get you a whistle. Coach Monaco, we're going to see what they got, you know. But it's a fun time. It's a fun time for us all right now. And, you know, people ask me, Coach, what do you think? What do you think about the job? You know, hey, I've been there before. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You know, whatever happens 4, 5, 6 weeks from now, that's going to happen. That's not about today. Today is getting these young men to play together, getting the state of Louisiana, getting the former Tiger players back, like T-Bob and those guys. I can't tell you how fun it is to see the former players come walk down the Tiger Walk and they're waiting on the team. I invite them to practice. Our practices are open to our former players. They come to the locker room, all of us together, one team, one heartbeat. And every time we go into the team meeting, I have LSU up there, but I have an interlock and teaching them tighter, we get tighter, tighter, and tighter. The players want like this was nothing like that was very powerful. I believe when we took over the team, we were like that. I believe right now we're getting close. Hopefully by next Saturday, we're like that. Maybe like that. We're very close. But hey, we're going to be ready. I promise you that. There'll be no question about it. Now, we have to go back to Baton Rouge, and we have to go back to practice. We got a team meeting at 2:15. But I wanted to tell you how important it was for me to be here in the most thorough recruiting area in the country. And it's our backyard. And it's my job to keep these guys coming 1 hour up the road, not out of state, nowhere else. Believe me, I've been in other colors coming into the state, and it's a hard thing to do. You know, it's kind of funny. I'd have a guy coming, and then all of a sudden on Tuesday night, he called me and said, Coach, I changed my mind. I said, I understand. Anyway, any questions for me? I'd be glad to ask. I want to congratulate the award winners. I can't make any comments. I want to congratulate all the high school players, all you do, all the high school coaches. I've been there. We won the state championship. I remember those times. It's a great time. It's a great time to be a part of the team. Enjoy this part of your life. These are the friends that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And I want to congratulate all you guys and the high school coaches, all the hard work that you do. I don't know when you have the time off, and it's unbelievable, the job that you do for these young men, give these guys a hand.